action?
Yes.
All right. Excuse me. So the ritual we're doing tonight is called the Red Book Ritual. Only one other person on YouTube has done this. But with this ritual, you have to have a quiet room. You're going to have all the lights off. You need a candle, a red hardcover book. Make sure you have something like the candles with it, obviously. Now, the more people you have it, the better it is because they can all get in a circle and put the candle in the center of the circle and all that stuff. But it's only going to be me. I'm not breaking the rules. You don't have to have multiple people. I'm just choosing to do it by myself, okay? Now, when I do this, I'm going to have to close my eyes and place my palm of my hand on the book's cover. And I'm going to have to ask a question to the red book. And when I ask the question, it's going to be, Red Book, may I enter your game? I have to keep my eyes closed. Now, after a few seconds, I have to open the book to a random page and place my finger on a random spot on the page. I have to open my eyes, and then I read the sentence. And if it makes sense to the answer, then I have to keep playing. If it does not make sense, and I can't make sense of what the answer is, I have to wait. And I have to wait again, close the book, and try it again. Okay? Now, if it's a negative answer that represents as a word no, because it's going to be a sentence, I have to read the whole sentence. If it somehow ends up being like a sentence that makes sense to the word like a negative sentence, I cannot proceed. Okay? But if it is positive, I may proceed. Okay? Now, every time I do this, ask a question, I have to put my hand on the palm of the book with it closed, speak the question with my eyes closed, and turn it around the spot and put my thing on a random word, okay? Now, if there's multiple people, each person would have to do that, okay? Now, the questions, once I'm all done with the questions, I have to ask the red book if I can leave the game. Now, if the red book, when I do the whole question and answers thing, you guys, it's the cat, he's gifted. He'll fall asleep here in a few minutes. If the book gives me the answer that replicates to no, I have to continue playing. And that's by asking the question if I may I have to ask the red book if I can leave. If the next answer is no, then I have to keep going until the answer is yes. Okay? Let's see. There's no specific time, however, the room must be as dark as possible without candles lit, so it's advisable to begin at night. But I'm going to have the candle lit because you have to have a candle lit. You have to have one lit. But it's going to be dark as possible in here without it lit. But, like I said, candles will be lit. You have to have a candle lit, okay? The questions are officially off. There's no questions off limits. However, it's not advisable to ask anything that might anger your correspondent. It's also advisable to ask about your own, not advisable to ask about your own death, and some things are better left unknown, okay? So I have to ask permission to join, and I have to ask permission to leave, okay? So when I ask permission to leave at the end, I have to close the book. Once it tells me if that's okay to leave, to close the book and extinguish the candles and turn the lights on, okay? So I'm going to be asking random questions. The first question has to be, hold on, I gotta find, Red Book, may I enter your game, okay? So right now I'm going to have Love Twinkie turn off the lights. Okay, my phone is going to be off in my pocket, of course, because it's my new phone and it's baby in it, okay? Now the only light we have right now is this. And the cat is playing in the closet, you guys, I'm sorry. So the first question I must ask is, Red Book, may I enter your game, okay? I'm freaking scared, I'm not even kidding, I'm freaking scared right now, so. Red Book, may I enter your game? Then at last, as he sat in the corner of the office, deep in an armchair, the tired shoulders began to droop, the worried head to nod. So as
So the guy fell asleep, I hope, and not.
I'm taking it as a nod, like a yes. Because you have to make sense, try to figure out what the answer is by the sentence.
By the way, this is a vintage book that Deb gave us.
Yeah, it is.
It's very old.
So, as I take it as a nod, like down like that, it means yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
That's what I'm guessing.
Okay. Oh my goodness, I am so scared. I am so scared right now. Trying to think. What should I ask? Let's see. Maybe I should ask it like. Should I ask it? Maybe it's a good correspondent. Maybe.
Maybe.
See what the answer is.
Yeah.
Okay. Red book. Is this a good or evil ritual that I'm doing? This is the first time he has been here since that night. Mrs. Kressler hesitated to whisper in Laura's ear.
It is the first time we've done this. Is that what I was trying to say?
This is my first time I'm doing this, so that's true. Maybe it's gonna whisper it in my ear. So what if maybe I should ask it if it's an evil one first to see if it whispers in my ear. You know, like tells me the answer. You know what I mean? That is crazy. How Love Twinkie, from your point of view, how do you feel about this right now?
Just like what was it, Victoria or whatever? That was creepy.
I know. Alright, so try this game. So I'm going to ask it if it's an evil correspondence that I am talking to right now. Okay? This has kind of been right on so far. What do you think?
Yeah, that's very creepy.
This is an old way of... I can't remember the whole thing though, but this is one of the ways that they used to talk to spirits way back. I can't tell you how far because I don't know the exact details. I just remember this is a way of some people actually learn how to talk to spirits and get their answers too, not just a Ouija board. Okay? Red book. Am I talking to an evil correspondence or spirit? I have to find it. There was even something distasteful in the idea of marriage. She liked Landry Court immensely. She found the afternoons in Corthrow Studio delightful.
Something distasteful, so I'm guessing bad?
Yeah, I mean, I guarantee it's gotta be bad. Distasteful.
Yeah.
And, even though it's delightful. She found the afternoons in Corthell Studio delightful. But then it said it's distasteful in the idea of marriage. So maybe it's an evil one, you know, because it's distasteful means bad. So maybe it's evil, but it's delightful to talk to me.
Maybe.
Because you have to make sense of these things. You can't.
Or maybe it's not good or bad.
It's gotta be. Maybe it's both. Maybe there's both here. So the answers I'm gonna get are gonna be good or bad too. You know, because you have to make sense of these, you guys. You have to literally read it and figure out what the message is that it's telling.
Kind of like tarot, you gotta interpret it.
Huh?
Like tarot cards, you gotta have to interpret it.
Exactly. So I think honestly, distasteful. I think it's a bad one, but it's delighted to talk to me. You know what I mean? That's how I'm taking it as. Because I am with your shadows right now. It looks like there's two heads for your shadows. The way your shadows are with the candles, like hitting your shadows, you got like your body here and body here.
I hope nobody's sitting next to me.
It's kind of next to you. Because you got your shadow here, and then you got that right there. Without moving, I'll grab the camera, and I will show you.
You should have asked them at the Q&A if they want me to read.
See, look, you guys.
Cards at some point.
Look at it. You see how the shadow is? It's kind of like your head's tilted that way, and then the other one is like right.
With me?
Yeah, they both did, but it's just weird.
What does that
Could be. It's true.
We should have asked if they wanted me to.
How about this? How
tarot
about
cards.
comment down below if you guys want us to do a live stream of Love Twinkie reading your guys' tarot cards. Okay? So she's got to know the answer. Because she doesn't even know that, so she could do a video about it. And she'll have to be on camera. So.
My hands will be on camera.
She will be on camera. She'll get over it. Alright? We all support her. Okay?
Nobody wants to see me.
Alright, so now we know. I think it's a evil. Yo, your shadow is crazy. Your head on this side moved, but this one stayed.
That's not good.
I'm dead freaking serious.
Told you it's my doppelganger.
I'm
I'm not supposed to see my doppelganger. Doppelgangers are bad. If you see your doppelganger, that means you're gonna die.
There's other things you can see too. It's your evil part of you. So maybe that's what it's. Maybe I don't know, but that was weird. All right, so maybe I should ask if. Should I ask if one of our doppelgangers are here?
Sure.
You're not supposed to know about your life or death. Like they tell you not to do that. So maybe we shouldn't do that.
That's not gonna have anything to do with my life or death.
The doppelganger is the evil part of your spirit that's supposed to be in its own realm that you can summon. Now it's moving with you, but it's just weird how like your head on this side still tilted a little bit, and the other one's like the other way. Almost. It could be the way the candles are hitting you too. If you think about it. You would think that one's tilted this way, the other one should not be straight up and down.
You would think.
Freaking clock is freaking out right now. The lights on outside, so whatever's going on in here, the cat's now passed out. He's chewing on a chewy. Okay, so should I ask? Should I ask? Should I ask him if there's always evil presence around or lurking or something? The cat fell out of the box. But you think I should ask that though?
Yeah.
Or should I ask if it was what kept me awake last night? Was it only evil or something? I don't know. Cause I kind of want to know what kept me awake because it was not fun. Okay. Should I ask
what kept you awake last night?
You think it was okay?
Maybe.
All right. Red book. Will you please tell me what presence kept me awake last night?
That candle was really weird.
I could not, she murmured monotonously over and over again.
So they can't tell you. I could not. I saw lights in the alley.
It's not our porch. That's like something stepped on the freaking porch. So it can't tell me if it was good or bad.
Man, I couldn't tell you who it was.
I mean, they don't know everything about that. They're not here.
Mm-hmm.
How long have we been recording this video for?
14.
Should I ask it? What should I ask it? I want to ask and try to figure out if it can't tell me what it was, then that means it can't tell me if anything's good or bad in the house. Then we already know it's both.
Mm-hmm. You can ask if you'll be successful.
I don't think I want to know. Because then if it says yes, then I'm gonna try to do other things. I wonder if I go against it. You know what I mean? I don't want to go against what's really supposed to happen for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's that's why they don't want you to find out if you die and win, because then you'll try whatever you can to not do it, and then something else can happen, and you can change everything.
Or you
don't
can
want
just be like, am I on the right path so far?
Am I on the right path for life?
Yeah.
But what if it says no? I'm gonna try to change it.
That's true.
You don't ever want to ask that, because you don't want to try to change it and end up being something you're not supposed to have. You know what I mean? Hello, kitty. Glad to know you were by the chair, you creepo. Should I ask if this ritual is safe to play?
Yeah, could do that.
Red Book. Is this ritual safe to play? Says, but it's too late to do it now for my little sister.
It's too late now to go back. You've already been playing
Yeah.
it. It's too late now.
I'm gonna find
Whether
out
it's safe or not.
I'm gonna find out right now the exact thing to say. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try to ask the Red Book, may I leave your game? Because now I don't want to continue. But I'm gonna see. Hopefully he'll let me leave. If not, I'm gonna have to wait and try to ask again until I'm able to leave. Red Book, may I leave your game?
I've never even read this book, so I don't even know what's in it.
In front of the blackboard, upon a platform, a young man in shirt sleeve, his cuffs caught up by metal clamps, walked up and down. So would you say that as a yes or a no?
Up and down is a yes.
Yeah, that is. Because it says, his cuffs caught up by metal clamps, walked up and down. Oh my goodness. So, gotta extinguish it. Will you get ready to turn the lights on? Because once I extinguish this, we gotta turn the lights on. Okay, ready? Okay. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Oh my goodness. So, why did these go in two different ways? That's even crazier. Okay, so I don't recommend you play this game by yourself. Or at all, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not telling you guys to do this. But I am going to say, if you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe. And turn on post notifications. And make sure you hit that like button, you guys. Maybe if I get like 50 likes, I will break the rules and try to make the correspondent angry. Okay? But we gotta hit 50 likes for me to do that. I will not do it unless we get 50 likes, you guys. So let's get those likes, okay? Man, this is crazy. Maybe if we get the 50 likes, I'll use black candles instead. Because it doesn't matter what candles you use. I just chose red because of the Red Book. You know? But this is crazy. Like,
I don't even know.
Book is
what is that
cold.
book even about?
I don't know. But this book is really cold.
It's
And I'm
called
right
The
for the
Pit.
heater. This book's filled. It's cold. And I'm right for the freaking heater.
Oh, it's weird. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called The Pit by...
Frank Norris.
I've never even heard of it.
That was crazy. What do you think about those answers?
That was really weird.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
You think you want me to do it again, but not. Hopefully, like I said, hit 50 likes and we'll break the rules, you guys. Well, I will. Alright? So, yeah, I think I'm going to end this. Remember, enjoy little things in life. And, yeah, I'm going to get out of here. Peace.